disappointment ever. Since the impeachment narrative against the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua began, it has not hit me home personally. But it has hit me home personally because I have gotten the real reason why Gachagua has to go, and he will go. Whatever he does, he will eventually go. He won't be second in command to William Ruto, mark my words. William Ruto chose Gachagua among all other MPs. For example, he thought Kindiki was going to be a strong person who is not a yes person. In fact, Ndindi Nyoro also wanted the position. He didn't give him because he thought Ndindi Nyoro is highly qualified, intelligent, super person. Even some people had suggested, even people like James Mwangi, those Mount Kenya business moguls who are intelligent, super smart, well accomplished, to become the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, being nominated by William Ruto, but he ignored all that. He went for Gachagua. So why did William Ruto choose Gachagua? Because he thought Gachagua was somebody who would have been easy to push, a yes person, someone who can betray his community. So then you can understand why Gachagua has shouted Murima, Murima, because there's something Gachagua knows. When he's shouting Usiguse Murima, there is something Gachagua is telling Mount Kenya and the whole country that people do not take him to be tribal. Because William Ruto's scheme has always been to skin Mount Kenya. I talked in a video before that William Ruto has always hated Mount Kenya. And these are the evidence. One, did he not kill the Kikuyus in Kiambaa during the post-election violence? This same William Ruto, when it comes to the time of choosing a DP, he chose somebody who can be a yes man, who can betray his own community in the name of Gachagua. Then discovering Gachagua cannot allow him to betray his own community, and had always stood with his community, now Gachagua must go. The same William Ruto has not allowed the Mount Kenya people to thrive in his government. Even the MPs who came from Mount Kenya, he gave ticket to the MPs who are actually lightweights, who cannot oppose him, who cannot say no to him. William Ruto is a power-hungry person, is a money-hungry person. He doesn't want someone who says no to his use of power and no to anybody who wants to acquire money, even at the expense of other communities and other people. So, Mount Kenya people, mark my words, and actually the whole country, Rigathi Gachagua is going home because he could not be used to betray his own community. And that's why you are seeing Ichung'wah becoming like one of the leading lights in this replacement of Rigathi Gachagua as deputy president. Ichung'wah was used to bribe MPs so that they can impeach the deputy president. That was a success. The same Ichung'wah was being used to bribe so that the deputy governor, the governor of Kericho, can be impeached. Those things are on record. It is the same Ichung'wah who has a bag of money to always buy MPs. He's the majority leader, not because he's the majority thinker. He's majority leader because he's tugege. Whatever Ruto wants is what he does. He operates like a button. You press, and what Ruto presses is what Ruto wants. So Ruto wants a deputy president that cannot say no to anything. That's why Gachagua is going home for something we call gross misconduct, insubordination. Insubordination because William Ruto wants Gachagua to support his mission on finishing Mount Kenya, and Gachagua has said no, so he has to go home. So I want all the Kenyan Republic, whether you come from Moyale, Turkana, please let us stand with Mount Kenya, because Mount Kenya is on the cross, not Rigathi Gachagua. Ruto hates Mount Kenya. He has always hated Mount Kenya, but he pretends he is a friend of Mount Kenya. He says Muriyegarege, but that does not mean he loves Mount Kenya. He has always hated them. He still hates them. He will continue hating them. And removing Gachagua from being deputy president, because deputy president, according to Kenya, receives intelligence. So there are some things he wants to do against Mount Kenya, and having Rigathi Gachagua there will not allow him. Remember, there was a time when they wanted to impeach Moses Kuria. And Rigathi Gachagua said, where is Moses Kuria going? He has always stood to defend the Mount Kenya people when their jobs is on the cross. So I know it might look tribal to you that Rigathi Gachagua has been talking about Murima, but at least let it not be used against him, that he wants to remove Rigathi Gachagua, because I can tell you, Jesus in Matthew 26:31 said that on the day he was being arrested, he said that tonight the fulfillment which was written by Professor Zachariah in Zechariah 13:7 will come to fruition in Matthew 26:31, that you strike the shepherd and you scatter the sheep. So on Thursday, the Senate, if you strike the shepherd of Mount Kenya, you are going to scatter the sheep. And to stop this, I want to hold the country to go to churches, bishops and pastors. Let us not remove Rigathi Gachagua because of personal differences and for defending his community. If it is like that, is tribal, we have the organization which is called the organization that is charged about the cohesion and integration of communities. Let them tackle it. That is not the work of Senate. If it is because of shareholder, Moses Wetangula, who was chairing parliament, is the signatory to shareholder agreement. Kingi, who will be sharing cabinet Senate on Thursday to impeach Gachagua, is a signatory. They should go home first. So according to me, let us not play the ball for William Ruto of removing Rigathi Gachagua, then dealing with the community. If it was about Rigathi Gachagua, he could face his sins alone. Mark my words, anybody listening to me, it is all about how can you target the community and finish them. And that's I'm also asking Luo brothers, do not join William Ruto in this war of finishing Mount Kenya. Finishing Mount Kenya has never been any of our objectives, has never been of any of our targets or goals. Our goal has always been to contribute to good governance. I'm also asking the senators from Coast Province, the ones from Ukambani, and most likely the ones from Mount Kenya, please do not be used to attack yourself, because if you allow your own leader to be scattered, I think you people of Mount Kenya might say they don't support Rigathi Gachagua, but as we speak, Rigathi Gachagua is the highest ranked civil servant from Mount Kenya. You like it or not, in that category, he is your leader. But for now, he's your leader. Maybe after that, you want another leader, take later, but for now, he's your leader. Please do not play to the gallery. I'm not a friend of Rigathi Gachagua. I don't even have his number. I don't know. I've never met him in person. But I am standing here for public justice, for public interest. It's in the public interest that we do not personalize impeachment processes. We don't personalize a punishment. We must make it something which is about good governance. Thank you.